Hey guys, Harry here, I'm back for Katawa shoujo, and as always the music for this game is still just really peaceful, and again as always, kinda just want to get straight back into it, but as a little recap, painting was Rin, was the last thing that happened, right? Probably? Maybe? Yeah. Woodshop did seem a little bit sketchy I suppose if you didn't know what's going on, but yeah. Being late while there's a girl in that room falling asleep, yeah, does seem a little bit off. Anyway, right, where was I? So yeah, we just woke up from the night because we were painting, or mixing colours. Right, wait, the sound of the alarm pulls me from a fitful slumber and into the unpleasant state of wakefulness. I linger under the blanket for a few minutes, gathering energy to rise up while making excuses why I haven't already. Honestly, I wouldn't mind staying here for all day. School is surprisingly exhausting. After a long pause, and the culture shock still hasn't faded, I think. Still, despite getting an impression that skipping class is easy here, I don't think they're going to let me get away that easily. And the nurse is bound to keep breathing down my neck with the talk of exercising as well. So eventually I do rise up, swallowing the morning medications and put on my old soccer clothing. Thanks to my condition, I was exempted from taking part in gym classes at Yamago, so I didn't get issued with a gym outfit. I'd order some to cover such contingency, but wearing my old soccer clothes is kind of nostalgic. I can't use them for that anymore, so maybe they can get new life this way, a bit like me. After all, if I'm going to start taking care of myself, I can't afford to slack around. Well, let's start with the basics. Basics which include keeping the rest of my body in shape, along with little I can to do strength for my heart. Maybe then I can go back to something approaching a normal life, or at least somewhere where I'm less likely to fall over dead at any minute. Good attitude. And try to discover that I'm not the only one present at the track. Not just that, but it's a face I've seen before. The prosthetic-legged girl who bowled me over in the hallway. I was going to say alleyway. Hallway yesterday is running on the track lithely, like a half-mechanical Giselle. What was her name again? It was a short one, but I can't remember. Hey, Emmy. I remember. I guess I should. You know, past or I guess future in the Sal's case experiences. She seems to be running laps at somewhat easy lope, her prosthetic legs clacking rhythmically on the hard track surface. I wonder what reason she has for running this early in the morning. Maybe it's something akin to mine, and the nurse is oppressing the poor girl to jog, just like he's oppressing me. I certainly wouldn't be here if it weren't for my health, and his prompting me to do so. I think it was more the health than him, right? And even with things being like they are, it's only because I wanted to get out of the way early. The fact that I was less likely to encounter someone who would witness my pitiful attempts to get in shape was merely a happy accident. I would leave, but it seems that my former assailant noticed me on her last lap. She waves at me cheerfully and jogs over. Good morning, your name's Sal, right? She grins, seemingly pleased that she remembered my name. You may not remember me, apparently not, it was just still called Twin Tails Girl. Emmy, I knocked you over in the hallway yesterday. Yeah, how could I forget such a blunt introduction? Emmy has a teensy look vaguely apologetic for a moment before giggling. Sorry about that again. Well, as long as you don't make a habit of it, I suppose I'll be fine. Great. I'm not sure she realised I was joking. Really? So the spy consultant nurse was talking about is actually you? That's right. Oh, I was expecting someone from the nursing staff, to be honest. What, are you saying I don't look like I could be a spy? No, this is more like a relief. I was afraid there was someone to watch my every move. Unless you're here to do exactly that. Now I'm here for my own reasons, and that's just asked me if I've seen a messy hair transfer student who looks like he's kind of lost around the track. Yeah, this is anime, that's like 90% of the main characters in every anime. Just saying. Throwing a big sword, you got a lot more there too. So why are you down here? Emmy strikes a dramatic pose. Training! What? Track! Should I start calling one word Emmy? I see, you're on the track team then. Emmy nods and now it's back down 0. Oh, no, we're good. Yep, I'm one of the better runners too. And modest bad too. Hey, you should join up. It's a good exercise, you know. I think that much activity is probably out of the question for me. Now, I'm not even sure I like running all that much. Plus, I'm not into organised sports, you know. It's true I never even really got that much into soccer. I mean, I'd run around with my friends and all, but that was the only reason I ever played. Sal, you said that 3 times. I get it, man. I get it. It wasn't for the glory to be found on the field, that's for sure. Emmy seems to understand my meaning. Still, I relate to her, Sal. I mean, I was never a huge fan of sports, but... yeah, it's more for the friend... you know, it's more just fact it's your friends there than, you know, sport. Anyway, I see a scene, not that in the whole organisation thing. But now that you're here, I guess we're going to run together, huh? Well, sure, I guess. Emmy seems pleased. Are you going to warm up? Real men don't warm up. Ah. Oh no, you should always warm up. Bat is out. She scolds me enthusiastically, then smiles and leans closer. I hate warming up. I hate warming up too. She laughs suddenly. Heck, I don't even have to stretch my legs. As if to confirm her statement, she bounces up and down a couple of times, giving a passing impression of standing on a pair of springs. Her leg blades seem to be quite elastic. Also, I do think those are really fast. Like, you know, lost your legs, but yeah, I do think they're really fast. Yeah, that's why if I had the option, I would prefer to lose my legs over my arms, because it's a lot easier to get, you know, replacement legs than it is arms. I know I've seen like the robotic arms, but that's probably still going to be a little bit. Even so, probably a lot more effort. Even when they are like ready. Anyway, where was I? Let's go. So we both take off around the track, and I can immediately see that she wasn't lying about being good at running. Emmy moves fluently, throwing herself in the run with some sort of wild abandon. I find myself concentrating more on running properly. Hands spread, right? And something about hitting on the balls of your feet rather than the heels. Tell you the truth, when I ran, it just kind of, you know, ran. That was kind of my strategy. I try to match my stride to Emmy's, but it's pretty difficult. Apparently I'm not very good at it. Maybe Emmy could help me with that sometimes. I'm really not feeling up to more than a couple laps a day, and slow to walk pretty quickly. They took away my music, but I still got bouncy. Like, sorry, that's strangely rhythmic. I swear. Yeah, I get... honestly, it's just strangely hypnotic. Amy keeps running and doesn't seem to notice I've stopped until she passes me a second time. She quickly skids to a halt, breathing steadily in a contrast to my somewhat gasping demeanour. Finished already? I hang my head ruefully. Yeah. I'm not in very good shape right now. You spent how much time in the hospital bed? I mean, yeah, probably gets her. Emmy nods and then she grins at me. She seems to do a lot of smiling. Also seems to curve. Not as much as Shune when... I'm moving on. Ugh, face. I know it's meant to be cute, but it's still just really creepy to me. Well, the important thing is you started, right? Next time you have to try and hold out a little longer, and then longer and longer, and eventually it'll be great. I'll keep that in mind. But I think I'm gonna go get ready for class. Shouldn't you? Emmy shrugs unconcernedly. Nah, I've got plenty of time. I notice that she's not wearing a watch. Are you sure? Another careless shrug. Not really, but I've got to finish my routine. See you later, Sal. Yeah, see ya. I'm not sure whether this morning's experiment was a success or a failure, but I'll admit that I do feel slightly better about getting out there this morning. And like Emmy said, I just need to keep at it in order to get better, right? Practice makes perfect, or something like that. It's nice at least to feel like I've taken some semblance of control over my health. I'll have to try and keep this up. Like, oh. Wait. I don't see the nose. Where's the nose? Is that the nose? I can't tell. No, that's different, right? I'm not making up. That's different than before, right? I remember, because I was laughing about a really big nose with... Yeah, isn't that the same snot? What the hell? Took my big nose away from me. But not literally. Yeah, I need to move on. The hang no music is really weirding me out. I head back to the dorms to wash and change in my uniform, trying to resist the urge to take a really long and hot shower. I'm tired from all the running, so I just want to unwind. But I don't want to break my slowly building routine of getting to school before the morning rush. It is this bit. I'm still laughing. It's not even happened yet. Right, let's go. After taking a long shower anyway, I dry myself off and get out the store to put on my clothes. Out of nowhere, a shadow appears within the mist, looming and radiating malice intent. It bursts through the fog. Don't look at Spears, don't look at Spears. Oh, I looked. Well, more likely a leaf. Actually, you know, I'm thank the developers for putting a leaf in there. You know, it wasn't me, that was, yeah. oh crap, what voice? I've completely forgotten. Stuff. No, let's what are you doing here? What the hell, you scared me? What's your problem? Not gonna question the fact he's naked. I mean, you were in the shower. I mean, I should be asking you that. I've been looking for you all over the place, man. You have? Did you change first? Yeah, what do you mean all over the place? I want to ask if he's been looking at me like that, stark naked. But I hold my tongue back. I feel I finally realise I'm still naked too and quickly hold up my shirt in front of me. But Kenji don't seem to notice a thing. His glasses are fogged up, but then why doesn't he wipe them off? Is his vision so bad it's like he's perpetually seeing through fog? You know, your room and... yeah, that's it. I mean, I still had to get up though. Whatever, it's not important. Can I borrow some money? He puts on an innocent face and looks away, trying very hard to look very casual. It doesn't work. He's as transparent as a window pane-sized glasses. I just can't. Talking neutrally like this, wearing nothing, shows all... yeah, I get that. Actually, somehow it's even more awkward to be naked in front of someone when he can't see me being naked. To say nothing of the fact that he's naked as well. I try to brush the feeling off with no success. Money? Sure. Awesome. Wait, why'd you need it? Can't you just give it to me because I had the goodwill not to run through your pockets while you were in the shower? I could have, but I exercised restraint. And in the end, isn't it the thought that counts? Come on, be a pal. This makes no sense. If it's the thought that counts, I should withhold payment, since his thoughts were so clearly impure, and his intentions were probably even more sinister, since he can't tell me what they are. I say as much to him. Hey Sal, you actually told me you said that. Good for you. I'm offended, man. But if that is your game, then fine. I guess I have no choice. I want to order a pizza. I already have most of the cost of the pizza. I need your help for the rest. I get some of the pizza too, right? No. You serious? Yeah, you don't cock-block a guy in pizza. I mean, like... come on. Guy law. Yeah, I would give you some. But you have class, and you don't have time to eat pizza. Yeah, what about you? I'm not going to class. I have to wait for the pizza, and then pay the guy, and then eat it. It's not easy. You have to obtain the pizza stealthily. If you don't, everyone will see you, and the pizza, and they'll ask for a slice. It's like he's ordering, like, drugs or weapons or nuclear bombs. Just a pizza. It's a hard world out there. Everyone wants a piece. Then you're left pizzaless and then I'll give things I can. Alright. Oh yeah, I have cookies. Right, fine. I'm gonna just get through this. Oh, holy crap. My thumbnail for this video is gonna be really confusing. Just saying. It's happened before. That's how I know. Every day I plan my vengeance so that when people who wrongly order a pizza, I will be there, ever vigilant. Why are you stalking the guy? I wanted to ask for a slice of his pizza. Then he strikes a dramatic pose completely without ironing. Okay, serious business. But yeah, I only need like 400 yen. Please, you're my only hope. I can't go aside and buy my own pizza. It's too far. I try not to go outside unless it's absolutely necessary. Let me tell you what happened the last time I went out without carefully planning it out in advance. I was outside. I can't remember what I was doing. Standing maybe, wondering how I got there. And then out of nowhere, it happened. Like a flash of lightning, splitting the sky, like how you split a sandwich in two, equal pieces to make it more manageable to hold and eat. A bird cracked on my head. It was the second most shocking moment of my life. What was the first? He ignores me and keeps going. I want to grab him and shake him. I swear to God. Is he just trying to keep momentum? I'll go with that, even if more likely he just didn't hear me. It was like in the opening to some kind of anime show, you know? How there's always a part where the main dude is fighting his rival, and they fly each other and clash swords. There's like a big dramatic coloured auras and zoom. It was like that, but with poo. Okay. So yeah, I need some money, please. Don't leave me hanging, man. I only need like 1,000 yen. I thought it was 400. Isn't that like £1? Like, that's not a lot. Yen is not a lot. Okay. Well, I'll pay you back, I swear. You better, that's what it means to borrow stuff. Have you forgotten the fact he's, you know, naked? Just me? Okay. I don't know when I'll be able to pay you back. You have 1 week. Ah! Then she winces and makes a noise like a dying cow. A particularly disturbing fact, given that his baton is conducting freely. Sorry, I can't. This is the best scene in any video game, like ever. You're not to be such a tight ass about money between brothers in arms, man. Men have it bad enough as it is. Don't go on a... Oh. I was about to say about the female concerned, and now I read like a line in. Did you know that male porn stars only make about half what female porn stars make? Oh. Ah, my microphone just cracked. Ow. That don't mean anything unless you're a porn star. So maybe I am a porn star. On the side, struggling to make ends meet as I fight the feminist agenda. And you can't even spot me at crumbs. You bastard! Nobody understands. Nobody. Wouldn't feminists be against pornography in the first place? This feminist agenda stuff again. This stuff is important. And I can see you don't give a shit. But this is serious here, feminists. A dangerous enemy. Make no mistake. You take them lightly, and you'll wake up in the morning with a knife in your back. BAM! Out of nowhere. You wake up in the morning and someone stabbed you in your sleep. Also, what if, like, don't most people sleep on their backs? Women are terrible at stabbing things. I thought you just said you don't take them lightly. Well, I mean, don't take them lightly for the big things. Individually, they're not a threat. But if there's some kind of war, like a big war with men on one side and a feminist force on the other, it would be pretty ugly. And that day will come when the feminists come. God. Oh, it just goes on and on. When the feminists come out of the central top-secret worldwide feminist headquarters and say, "It's on now, motherfuckers!" You're being ridiculous. There's no big wild feminist headquarters building. Where would they even hide that? I mean, it would have to be massive. You couldn't hide that on Earth. Someone... Wait, you're going to say Earth in front of... Someone would know it's a big fortress with women only in it. Who said it was... I called it... Who said it was on Earth? I turn away from Genji and start practicing frowning faces in a mirror, so I can figure out what kind of frown would best express my emotions. You can't see me from the distance anyway. You won't be able to see your frown anyway. Which unfortunately means that he just keeps on ranting about without any regard or sense or sensibility. Yeah, there is a war going on. A war not many people know about. But it's a great one that will one day boil over and encompass all of the known world. Then we'll have to pick sides. We'll have to make a stand. In fact, it's happening right now. Imagine it. The bloody battlefield. A vicious conflict without end. I almost gave up when I thought this course silly. When I grew tired of the bleakness of our fight. When I mistook the time the power went out for a feminist raid and thought the end was near. When I realised that, I gave up. It would all be over and I was like, whoa. I knew I had to get serious, because I'm the last sane man in an insane world. It's about duty. Must be a pretty crappy movement if all hinges on one naked guy ranting in a bathroom at another naked guy. Still gonna have the money. He's blocking the way out and it's getting cold because I'm still naked. I don't want to go to class, so I agree to spot him the money. Awesome. Thanks, dude. We should go bowling later on. Bowling? Yes, the ultimate sport. There are almost no women bowlers either, making it also the manliest sport. Should I wear my pink bowling shirt with matching shoes, or the pastel green with flower accents? Are bowling clothes? Maybe. Anyway, you'd better pay me back. I can pay you back in stuff, right? I don't have the time to ask him to elaborate on what that means. I know, but I have to get class. You're kind of in the way. Oh, sorry, I don't want to hold you back. And I have stuff to do myself. The time has come. The time for what? I just like saying that. Okay, now the time really has come. For what? I have to use the bathroom. Get out of it. Oh, sorry to be in the way right here. I was just going to... What's that mean? It's a big bathroom. So I have to be alone or I can't go. The pressure. Yeah, that would be really awkward. Okay, well if someone else comes in, I'll think of something. I give him my practice frown and looks kind of silly reflecting his glasses. He either doesn't notice or doesn't see. Anyway, so I get dressed and run back to my room. Thing as though an entirety has passed since I woke up. That's time I'll never get back. I'll get him for this somehow. But right now, I have to get to class. Was that just 15 minutes of that? I mean... I'm sorry, that was the best thing ever. Like, just, come on, that was the... am I alone in thinking that? That was the best thing ever. I mean, come on. That was the best. Right. I'll keep going for like 5-10 more minutes. Because aside, then... Yeah, I think I've been recording for like 15 minutes. And... I've been doing pretty regularly on half an hour one, so... But hey, just keep going. Just find a good place to stop. That's a good idea. Find a good place to stop. And the first... Oh, I should have seen what the chapter name was for the, shower scene. Anyway, I'm the first person in class today, although I think I'm a little too early. And again, sitting alone here for 20 minutes sure beats hanging the stuff for that time with Kenji. I disagree. That was the best thing ever. The combination of fatigue, frustration and boredom starts making me feel very tired. Oh. You did not see that. I black out for a second, waking up when my head hits the surface of my desk. Rubbing my forehead, I realise this is as good as reason as any to stay up for now and stop coming to class so early. Eventually I hear a tapping noise outside in the hallway, and Lily's tall figure appears in the doorway. She's not in this class, so she must have came for some other business. Maybe she's looking for Hanako. Lee stops at the door, looking hesitant, as if she was a vampire who can't come in unless invited. I consider doing so because she looks rather lonesome standing there. She steps in on her own accord though, after straightening her skirt and shirt collar as if it was important to look trim when entering our classroom. Excuse me? She calls in the quiet classroom with probing, delicate voice. I realize the silence might unnerve her because of her blindness, so I break it. Good morning, Lily. I go. Yes, Al. Good morning. I didn't hear you come in. You just got here. I wonder if she thinks it's suspicious I didn't say anything to her before. It's likely if I were to tell a big lie now it would sink me. Or too big a lie now. Well, I was already here, just asleep until now. Oh, have you seen Hanako today by any chance? No, she seems to come in only just before the bell rings. Or after that. Do you want to tell me something for you? No, it's fine. It's strange. But I think we're the only two people in the school right now. I didn't hear anyone else on the way here. I shouldn't have gotten up so early today, I guess. You're chastening yourself for doing something that other people should. Punctuality is a good thing. I think so, anyway. Well, yeah, not 20 minutes before. Like, you know, like 5, not 20. It's a very busy morning today. The festival is coming soon, and today is the deadline for event registration, budget reports, and any other official paperwork. Oh, no, I remember the other bit of this. I swear, it's like, just after this, I'll start getting the unknown stuff. Like, in this episode, maybe like halfway between after the next, probably. And I'll say, you know, it could be that everyone's trying to complete the necessary forms at last minute. Maybe that's why I'm so quiet today. Hi! Misha pops in the room with Shizune, as if on cue, shouting with loudness that makes Lily visibly flinch. Hi, Shan. Hi. Look, it's the class representative. Hello. Lily smiles, probably amused by Misha's or Shizune's use of the word look. Well, she won't be able to tell. Can you not tell so? You know. Well, good morning. There. Of course, you're not the representative of this class, right? I'm not. Lily seems a little bit more guarded in her answer to Shizune than she was with me. The other day, I guess. Was with me the other day. I guess they really don't get along at all. Then I realised that Lily might actually not know Shizune is present, and she's trying to detect whether or not she is, to know who she's talking to. For all she knows, she's just talking to Misha, but knowing that she and Shizune are practically inseparable, she might expect Shizune being the one that actually talks. Damn, how complicated. I decided to help Lily out for my own peace of mind more than anything else. You're here early, Shizune. Oh, you were here even though that's... Let's say, like, being nice. What are you being mean about? Misha puffs out her cheeks angrily. Why is she getting angry? Does she feel emotions on Shizune's behalf too? What's it mean if you puff out your cheeks? Yeah, that's weird. I've just never seen anyone do that. Anyway, it's not that weird though. I disagree. That Shizune didn't like my little comment. It's true, I was here earlier than them. So me saying something like that could definitely be misinterpreted as anything. Especially Shizune, who doesn't have the benefit of hearing tone to gauge intent. That's true. Sarcasm must be a bitch. Before I start weighing whether or not I should apologise, Shizune has already moved on. Class rep, it's a good thing you're here, we have to talk. The festival is coming up in 3 days, right? Every other class has already handed in their projected budget reports for the events. Even the first years, except you. Wait, budget reports? So just how much money you need? Or how much you're going to get? Yeah, screw it, I didn't do economics. There is still time to hand in, isn't there? Today, the deadline is today. You're certainly taking your time, aren't you? If I had it my way, I would have had all the necessary paperwork days ago. But someone had to say the deadline. Please extend it. Yeah, that was me. Playing something on the scale is not a small task. And a week is too small a time frame to expect the whole class to work out such a complex issue completely. Do you want to know what's harder than distributing the funds for one class event? Handling the same matter for every class in school and then some. The one who does that is me. Misha puts her hands on her hips and stands up straight. Well, she really is getting in the bowl. Lee doesn't look like she's very amused though. Hey Shizune, aren't you being a little too hard on her? There's still a whole day left. Please, Azar, it's alright. Lily seems happy I'm taking her side, but a little bit conflicted that I might not think she can take care of herself. If this is about the budget, then let's go on one. Or one-on-one. I don't know, it's confusing. I mean, you know, like I don't think Misha cares about budget reports. Again, if she's in the student council. I don't know, just moving on. If this is about the budget, then I'm disappointed you think I've forgotten about it. I understand how important it is. Then, can I have it, please? She might not have it on her at this exact second. Well, it's not here right now. I asked 2 students to take care of it for me. Students from my class. She emphasizes the last sentence, much to my surprise. She knows about Shizune's and Misha's efforts to rope me into the student council. I guess word must have gone around, so now she's using me as ammo against Shizune. This just gets better and better. It was your responsibility. A budget report is saying you should just be It's saying isn't saying you that's confused me. Isn't saying you should just be delegating away as class rep. It's your job to be on top of things. This kind of disregard for proper procedure is really just terrible. They completed it, being capable of doing so, but students have been sick recently, so I cannot have them come to school and get back to me. If you want, I'll apologise on their behalf for getting sick. Okay. Although Misha misses Lily's little jab entirely, Shizune doesn't, and she's torn between being offended by Lily's daring and jumping for joy at the prospect of a challenge. Lily, don't... Where's my music? Damn. I miss my music. Grant, I shouldn't be calming music, but I should be something. Lily, don't they live here at the school? That's a 5-minute walk, you know. What could they possibly have that prevents them from taking 5 minutes out of their busy lives? Drop us there and they'll affect the enjoyment of their entire class. Well, if they make everyone else sick, I mean, I'm definitely going to thank them for that. Lily opens her mouth to say something, but Shizune closes the gap between them and starts signing furiously, waving her hands around like an orchestra conductor. Misha tries her best to convey the same passion, but can't seem to lose her normal cheerful tone. The result is interesting and somewhat surreal. Good point. Yeah, someone's attitude with someone else's words. Kind of weird. And what's with the attitude? I said this, not saying you should be delegating away. Are you the class representative or aren't you? Tell me your names, those students. They should have your job if you can't even handle something this simple yourself. One form isn't the full extent of what I'm supposed to take care of. It's like really getting into an argument, isn't it? Lee's tone is growing slightly impatient. And yeah, I'm just sitting there just like, hi, I'm here. Like, just kind of hanging out here. Lee's tone is growing slightly impatient, but she is doing a good job of not letting Shizune see how unsettled she is becoming. She's playing a card so close to her chest. Shizune, on the other hand, wraps her fingers cheerfully along the edge of her glasses, knowing Lily can neither hear nor see how excited she is. Of course, you do so much, class rep. It must be so difficult being you. Lily tightens her lips at Misha's words, clearly understanding the intent behind them, even though Misha delivers them without a hint of sarcasm which they were meant to have. Shizune and Lily don't like each other, that much is clear. This seems a little much. Seems like Lily has had enough and is ready to push back. Oh, it's like an anime bow. I don't think the crotch shot was necessary, but hey. I was just discussing the budget report since you came by. You must be very talented to have finished all your student council dues so quickly that you can track me down and make sure I don't forget my own. Are you accusing me? Okay, that's just kind of weird because there and this means just saying. You accuse me of slacking off? Seems you're confusing me with yourself. Oh. I don't think so. That'll be a very difficult thing for me to do, comparing myself to you. You're right, the difference between us is like heaven and hell. It's not hard to guess which one you might represent. Like I'm expecting an RPG battle any second now. The air between them ripples with the heat of the enmity. Well, not really. They can't disguise it anymore, though. Even Misha seems like she's beginning to understand the real nature of this conversation. Oh, we're done? Ishan, don't you slack off. What have I done? Yeah, what are you talking about? Aren't you taking part in the festival, Ishan? You are, aren't you? And I hope you're going to do a lot more to make sure it goes smoothly than this person. Oh, pew pew. I don't understand why Shizune is suddenly getting mad at me. Let me just ponder this while I eat a cookie. I am helping Lily out. Yeah, come on, come. Me and Lily say. Hey, I'm the new guy, remember? It's not like I could have done much even if I wanted. I also helped with supplies. Might have seemed like I was doing something else than that, but still. That's why you shouldn't expect a transfer student to jump right on into it on his first week. Lee taking my side feels oddly comforting, so I decided to back her up too. Yeah, you're being unreasonable with us both. Excuses, excuses. Miss Clark Rep has had plenty of time to deal with her report. And we repeatedly offered you a position to help with the student council work, but you refused to commit yourself to making the festival a success. Yeah, but as I said back then, I'm not sure if... I don't have time for this right now. No matter what I do, it'll mean being dragged into confrontation with Suzune, and that is what she wants. Whatever, forget it. I turn my back on them. Lily class is going to be starting soon, so we can talk more later. I'll tell Hanako that you're looking for her. I can feel Shizune freezing. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been ignored in such a blunt manner. Thank you, Zal. I'll leave now. She gives me the sweetest smile I've seen all week, and turns on her heels to make her exit. Wait, she's wearing heels? Or do you mean the foot of her heels? Just saying, you're blind, just need a cane for walking. I just don't think you should be wearing heels. Just an added challenge. As soon as Lily walks out the door, I suddenly start feeling reluctant about turning to face Shizune. I can feel her eyes burning into my back. I can't even bring myself to look at her. She must be furious. I keep expecting Misha to say something to elevate the tension, but it really is wanting too much. In the end, I go back to my seat and listen to the sound of Shizune's footsteps as she marches out the room. She doesn't return until a few minutes before class. Yay! That's good, right? Either way, been half an hour, and I suppose that's a good place to cut it. I guess. I don't know. Either way, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully for the next one, where hopefully I'll get into more unexplored territory. Probably.